You're watching Newsx's Bharat Progress Report 2025, where we are going through a listicle of 101 milestone achievements across 10 categories so that you have a compendium, a brief, a ready reckoner of what all was achieved by Bharat in this calendar year. Category number 4 is infrastructure, and point number 31 in our list of 101, well, you all heard about this, the world's highest railway arc bridge, the Chenab Rail Bridge, was inaugurated in 2025. Have a look at that. An amazing achievement that has opened many more things than just a bridge, but opened access and ease of transportation, logistics, and people movement to the remotest parts of the north of India and Jammu and Kashmir. Point number 32 in our list, the operational Vande Bharat Express trains. Well, 164 of them are now operating as of the end of 2025 in India. Not just the main metros, all over the country, 164 different trains on different routes are operating. Now here's point number 33. The number of people who have access to a mobile phone, the telecom subscriber base it is called, is now 1.2 billion, which means almost every Indian has either a smartphone or a feature phone in their hands. That figure was crossed in 2025. Point number 34, the 5G, the latest technology, mobile subscribers in India, just under 400 million. So of the 1.2 billion who have mobile phones, almost a third have 5G connectivity, which is a different leap in terms of data speed and access. Point number 35. We've talked about infrastructure in total, but this one major project, the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, 756 kilometers of this expressway is now fully operational. Point A to point B, and in between some connections are due, but almost 1,000 kilometers, mostly greenfield projects, ready for use, major milestone of 2025. Point number 36, 29 kilometers of new road was built in India every single day. Every day, 29 kilometers of new roads were built. Shows you the path of infrastructural progress in the country. That happened in 2025. Point number 37, rail electrification so that they don't need to use diesel locomotives. Well, in the broad gauge network, 99.2%. So nearly 100% of India's broad gauge trains are now electrified. Major achievement, has an impact on train logistics, it has an impact on pollution, it has an impact on India's oil and gas imports. Well, 100% nearly has been achieved, 99.2% in 2025. Point number 38. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is India's largest greenfield airport. It's happened, the inauguration very recently at Navi Mumbai. Well, the NMIA was inaugurated in 2025 for the sake of prosperity. The National Broadband Mission 2.0, ladies and gentlemen, was launched, and this is to extend high-speed broadband to remote areas. So the Broadband Mission 1.0, the original, was so that you get broadband. Now we are talking about speeds exceeding 100, 200 Mbps in rural areas. That's the launch happened in 2025. And point number 40, India's first deep water container transshipment port, Vizhinjam, there you have it, was launched in 2025. Another milestone achievement. As we hit point number 41, India became the 5th country in the world to not only develop an indigenous 4G stack, make it upgradable to 6G, but also put in place what we need to develop to upgradable to 5G, but put in place what we need to develop 6G as well. It's happening within India from start to finish, which is what the stack is called, the development happening in India. Trust me, if you understand communication technology, major deal was achieved in 2025. And speaking of this major deal, when you and I have a mobile phone connection and we're looking at average speed, well, point number 42 on your screen will tell you that the mobile broadband speeds average, the median speed is now 130 Mbps. That means on an average, if you are in India, regardless of where you are, on an average, some will be higher, some will be lower, but on an average, most Indians are getting 130 Mbps connection on their mobile phones with the various stacks that have been developed and of course the 5G rollout that has happened. Major milestone achievement. Point number 43 on your screens. 5G services, as I mentioned, with 400 million subscribers, 99% of districts in all states and union territories are now covered by 5G, which means if you want, you can upgrade your phone and get a 5G network and then make access to the 130 Mbps average median speeds by getting to this network. Major achievement. India has been one of the fastest adopting countries of 5G in the world. Point number 44 on your screens. Railway infrastructure. More than 8,000 railway bridges were either fixed, rebuilt or strengthened in 2025, which means they are safer, the trains can travel faster and there can be better connectivity. Now, this is an infrastructural achievement that we don't see a direct impact, but trust me, it's a massive number that the Railway Ministry has managed to knock off in 2025. And speaking of major achievements, India's Border Roads Organization, it dedicated, which means inaugurated, 125 projects, some of the most challenging ones in the world, worth more than 5,000 crore rupees were completed by the BRO in 2025. Point number 46, India's national highways network has now crossed 1,46,342 kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, 1.5 lakh kilometers are now covered by India's national highway, increasing at a breakneck speed, upgrading like a never before speed. And this is something you can experience yourself regardless of where you're living in the country.